Hey, hey, okay, hey.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Scotty Show. Tonight we're gonna be reacting to the beautiful Martyr first attempt. This is the EP from Bladee. Shout out to Bladee, man. Shout out to Young Lean. Shout out to Tyboy Digital. Shout out to Echo 2K. Bro, we need an Echo 2K and we need a Tyboy Digital project, bro, from each of them. Bro, it's been way too long, bro. Man, Bladee and Young Lean have been putting in hella work, though. I'm not even gonna lie, man. They've been putting in work from 2024 all the way to 2025, putting out music videos, doing shows and stuff like that. But the music videos they've been putting out have been crazy. Like, I've been really like fucking with what they've been doing, man. And like Young Lean changing up his style, doing different things on songs. Same thing with Bladee. Blade's just been like, just from like the beat selection, the beat selection from like his most recent songs and projects and stuff like that. It's just really elevating his style, and just showing how much care and work he puts in into what he gives the listeners, the fans. And like, his new music can also gain more fans as well. And it's just crazy how many people are actually gravitating towards Young Lean and Bladee and what they're doing. And I'm seeing it on Instagram, Twitter, and stuff like that as well, seeing people like post about their music. And honestly, I really like the Drain Gang community. I love the Sad Boy community. Like, they're some of the most open-minded people when it comes to like music as well. And they're not toxic. They don't come off as toxic to me, There's like a very dope group of people. Like I really fuck with like the Drain Gang community, like heavy, like honestly, they gotta be, Drain Gang community has to be my top. I'm gonna do a tier list of fan bases. But I really do think that like Drain Gang fan base is like S tier. Like, I really do not hear complaints from them. I really don't hear them shitting on other artists and stuff like that. And especially like in the comment section as well too. Like, they're very open to like listening to other artists and hearing different sounds and listening to different things. And also, I would say Drain Gang fans have like a very deep understanding of like underground music too, because like Young Lean and all them, they have a very deep background in underground music, cloud rap, all that shit. So like you can like date them all the way back to like Black Cray, Space Ghost Perp, and all that shit. So yeah, like, so shout out to the Drain Gang fans for real. We're gonna get into this, man. This is the Scotty Show. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank y'all. Let's get into it. First song we're gonna listen to is One in a Million. Let's get it.
Every day I wake up to the same fucking thing. Evil things in my mind and it spins and it spins. Is there any love for a boy that I sin? And it's always lit for the boy with the gift. Do we take a risk for reality more crisp? Mixing with the spit, this the blood and he did. When you feel like this, does the drugs even hit? Let us.
And like, this is like the shit that you can show. Like, it would be hard to like put a new Bladee fan on like The Fool, like showing them that, like, that project. Now the song The Fool, like, you can show them that, you can play. Like, honestly, I would show anybody that fucking song. But am I being right with that project name? I just want to make sure I'm correct with naming that the album's at. Yeah, The Fool. So like, it would low-key be kind of hard to show like a new Bladee fan like The Fool, because I don't think that they would fully understand it, because like a new Bladee fan, like most people, like I said, like I've said this before in videos, that like a lot of people don't have like a very wide range of like background when it comes to like listening to different types of music. And I think that that's very important, to be able to be open to listening to different artists, because if you can listen to different, if you have like a various background when it comes to listening to music, you can then cross-reference like, oh, this artist kind of reminds me of this or reminds me of that. or like life experiences. Oh, like this song reminds me of like this shit that happened in my life, or this person that was in my life. And that's like another like beautiful thing about music, is that it can like put you into, and that's why I love Blade's music as well. It puts me mentally like in different times of my life, and I can like visualize it in my head. And if you guys watch some of my Bladee reactions, I like talk about like, oh man, this song reminds me of when I was like going through this in my life and that in my life and stuff like that. And seeing other people comment like how certain songs remind them of certain times like in like their life too, and seeing them relate, like, and that's why another reason why I love the Drain Gang fan base. We can relate on life experiences because a lot of us have had the same life experiences in different forms, and that's how I view people as myself living a different life. So I always try to give people the benefit of the doubt, and I always try to give people a chance. And that's another thing about Drain Gang fans, man. They love giving people a chance. I feel, in my opinion. But let's keep it going.
Take a look at the sky and exist. Listen and forget. Mr. One in a million. Mr. One in a million. Sense of passion on the hill, stood in a pool of blood. Swan on the sleeve, flags waving. Winds from the north, free south shore. Through the frost born. Passion on the hill, stood in a pool of blood. Swan on the sleeve, flags waving.
The Holy Lord, Saint George.
Every day I wake up to the same fucking thing. Evil things in my mind and it spins and it spins. Is there any love for a boy that I sin? Candles always lit for the boy with the gift. Mr. One in a million. Dude, take a risk for reality more crisp. Mixing with the spit, is the blood anything? When you build like this, does the drugs even hit? Let us take a look at the sky and exist. One in a million, suffering distress. One in a million, suffering distress. Every day I wake up to the same fucking thing. Evil things in my mind and it spins and
Oh, this beat's fire as fuck.
is there any love for a boy that has sinned? Candles always lit for the boy with the gift. Mr. One in a million, like the ash on the snow, cigarette.
Hey, next song I'm getting to is Axe Jade. So far, like I said, first song fire as fuck, and I hope the next song fire as fuck too. But I think that this is gonna be a 10 out of 10, man. This is gonna be a 10 out of 10 Blade. I personally feel like they don't put out something that's not gonna be what they feel like is their best work, in my opinion. But yeah, I'm gonna let this play out though.
Just on the throne, cross in the stride.
Whatever.
The beautiful Martyr. And yet, in fear goes the regrets. Distress, disgust, unrest. In testaments of time, assassination time. Disaster reigns this time. Deciphering these rhymes. Desaturated lights. His affirmation rights. Accelerates his voice. Invigorates his void. As cultures we destroy. Hex symbols out of stone. Make monuments that hold. Excellent things we made. Excellent will display. As gold will go as jade. Was all of this in vain? Who let it get this late? How am I supposed to pain?
Hey yo, this low-key giving me 333 and Crest vibes though. I might have to go cap.
The feeling that you hate is set to hold the same. I promise you so. Set to hold the same. It's not so. And yeah, let's spend this time. this line is proof.
The Holy Lord, Saint George.
Diamonds, holier than thou. I'm king, nothing. Lonely in the night. Lonely in the night. Lonely in the night. Black hair hangs down from the tower in the black castle overlooking a frozen lake, in which the 3 stars' reflection will guide her, and she will be free from this trash.
I like how it feels like he's like mixing like his like, so I know he's from Sweden, and like Sweden they have like that folk style, and I like how he mixes like the way that he like sings, and it feels like, honestly, it feels like a spiritual song in a way. And I know that like he has a lot of like Christian Catholic like imagery, and like I don't know what his faith is, but like he has like a lot of that shit like in his music and like album covers and stuff like that. And I like that it sounds like that. It feels like a religious like chant sometimes whenever you hear Blade's music. And like I think that is like some of the things that like really captivates me, and it makes me like want to like chant the song with him. And low-key, Blade might be the most fire Christian rapper. I'm not even gonna lie. He low-key might be a Christian Catholic rapper, bro.
Shall be free, 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 shall be free. I'm the king, really it's a simple thing, yeah. In fear of the regrets, it's just disgust unrest. In testaments of time, assassination time. This has to raise this time, decipher in these rhymes. Desaturated light, this affirmation rights. Accelerates his voice, invigorates his void. As structures we destroy, hexagonal storm. Make monuments that hold. Excellent things we made, excellent will display. As good go as jade. Saint George the Martyr. Sometimes I'm wondering how much suffering is getting so proud. Covering my mind, covering my, recovering my heart. In a house with no windows, yeah, outside the window, outside the life, you know.
No, this was fucking crazy, bro. Like I said, this felt like a spiritual like experience, like listening to this, and it felt like a spiritual like chant at you know, like the whole entire time. And like it feels like you're like falling into the void, and you're like watching You guys remember, like, have you guys ever seen like Interstellar, and like Matthew McConaughey falls into like the fucking 5th dimension or something like that, and like he's like witnessing like everything happening all at once? It feels like you're like falling through like a fucking wormhole, or like you're falling into the abyss, and like you're like experiencing everything like in slow motion whenever like you listen to some shit like this, bro. Next time we're getting into is Saint George the Martyr.
When you were strong, when you were strong, when you were strong, when you were strong, when you lost the light. You're supposed to be our star. You're supposed to be tragedy with you, that's just my pleasure. Material glass is supposed to be this wishful thinking. Didn't you just say right? Didn't you say I am? Do what you want without God. Circle with no joke, it's just a theory.
Low key, Blade has like is it Inya? She made the hold on, I gotta look it up, bro. I gotta look it up because I know I have her music on my Apple Music. Yeah, Inya, and it's called Only Time. Do you? And like he also has like the person that wrote the song for the Titanic song, I don't know if you guys know that, I forgot. I don't even know the fucking name of that song. I can't. I'm trying to like think of like the lyrics in my head, but he kind of like has like that approach to it as well, which I really fuck with.
It's a serious one, mysterious one. If you know right and wrong, you're falling. Come again, the sun. St. George to Martyr. He's pursuit for stardom. Falling. It's excruciating pain. On the lake with the swan, but maybe I'm wrong. At the castle, that estate, I hold a sword so elegant. In the gauntlet, the world, material girl.
It feels like I'm on like a fucking adventure listening to this shit.
St. George.
All right, that was the end of the EP, man. Shout out to Bladee, man, for putting out this like, you know, quick body of work. And like I said, I felt like every song was just like a very dope ass experience. Like one song, the first song you got, 1 in a Million, which is kind of like a lit, like fun song. And then you have like Axe Jade and St. George the Martyr, which feel like a spiritual experience listening to this. And like, you could just tell like he has like that religious spiritual influence on these songs. And it's just infectious, you know? And I kind of like see like how people like really like gravitate towards it, even if they aren't very spiritual. They look for like music has, you know, a spiritual essence to it in general, and that's why a lot of people come together and enjoy it, like music, you know, in large crowds and stuff like that, because there's like there's an energy to it, and people gravitate towards that energy, and then you're with other people that are on the same frequency as you, and you just love the experience. You feel like that bliss, you feel like that love and the camaraderie with everyone around you, because you're enjoying the music together. And people that also comment on here, you know, we enjoy the music together, and we, you know, love these experiences, and talk about how these songs affect us, and what kind of like mental state they put us in, what memories they uncover in our minds and things like that. So yeah, you know, and that's why I fuck with Bladee's music heavily, because it makes me think about those things, and it makes me very like, Bladee's music makes me like very self-reflective. Like it makes me like self-reflect on a lot of things too as well. And I love listening to Bladee's music in nature. And you know, I just really like enjoy his music overall. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. This project, this EP, was very, very good in my opinion. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. This is the Scotty Show. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank y'all. Peace out.
Hey. Okay. Hey. Hey.